Buoyancy. What is buoyancy? Buoyancy is an upward force exerted by a fluid that opposes the weight of a partially or fully immersed object. Archimedes' principle. It states that the buoyant force has a magnitude equal to the weight of the fluid displaced by the body and is directed vertically upward. When a body is completely submerged or partially submerged or floating, the resultant fluid force acting on the body is called the buoyant force. A net upward vertical force results because pressure increases with depth, and the pressure forces acting from below are larger than the pressure forces acting from above. The formula for the buoyancy. As I said earlier, buoyancy force is equal to the weight of fluid displaced. The formula is F equal to rho GV, where F is the buoyant force in Newton, rho is the fluid density in kilogram per meter cube, G is the gravitational acceleration, and V is the volume of fluid displaced in kilogram per meter cube. Weight is equal to mass times gravity. If the object sinks, the weight is greater than buoyancy force. If the object floats, the buoyancy force is greater than weight. But if the buoyancy force and the weight is same, which is weight equal to buoyancy force, so we get a new equation that is rho GV equal to mg. So another formula for buoyancy force. It is buoyancy force equal to gamma times V, where gamma symbol is the specific weight of fluid and V is the displaced volume of fluid. Where did the formula comes from? It comes from specific weight formula. Specific weight formula is rho G, so we substitute rho G to gamma, so we get a new equation for buoyancy force. Buoyant force acts vertically upward through the centroid of the displaced volume of the fluid called the center of buoyancy. It is given by this formula. Let's move on to the types of buoyancy. There are three types of buoyancy. The first one is positive buoyancy. Positive buoyancy occurs when an object is lighter than the fluid it displaces. The object will float because the buoyant force is greater than the object's weight. This is the diagram for positive buoyancy. The next one is negative buoyancy. Negative buoyancy occurs when an object is denser than the fluid it displaces. The object will sink because its weight is greater than the buoyant force. This is the diagram for negative buoyancy. The last one is neutral buoyancy. Neutral buoyancy occurs when an object's weight is equal to the fluid it displaces. This is the diagram for neutral buoyancy.